Join us right now.
Right now.
Till 10 a.m., we are at the grand reopening of Mission Mart. We've got a good crowd.
We're not out of the free giveaway, but it's coming
close.
down to the end.
Yeah, those giveaways are, speaking of Rick Ham, State Farm.
Yeah, State
Oven
Farm,
mitts.
oven mitts.
Are
and I believe they've got a few other gifts as well now. So
some other stuff, but
they're breaking into the final boxes here.
A lot of people in already. A lot of people with carts, things in their hands. They're purchasing. We're at the grand reopening again of the new Mission Mart in downtown on the square in Lincoln. We'll be here until 10, but then Jim from the Lincoln Country Morning Show and Jeff number 2 from the new Nighttime Fix 96 will be here after us, so the party keeps going.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of fun when you get into a store and there's a buzz going on, lots of new merchandise, obviously a lot of merchandise leaving. We're seeing lots of people with bags of stuff, multiple bags by many people taking stuff out to their cars. It's kind of nice, you know. Stop on in, get your free gift, guys. They're going quick, and you know, take a look through. There's some nice merchandise in there.
A lot of stuff, and a lot of people checking it out this morning. The last Saturday in July already, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You're talking about earlier before the show, you're talking about some of the starting lineups of the Olympics, if you want to call it. The opening ceremonies.
Absolutely. Taped it, actually.
48 million it cost or something?
48 million,
I mean, how long does that thing last? I mean, what?
I tell you what, when I saw, I didn't get to see all of it. I got to see some clips of it. We've taped it. Because it was going to come on later in the evening, a late airing of it. The wife and I will sit down. I don't know if we'll have time tonight, but definitely sometime this weekend. We'll sit down together and watch it and make sure the kids are there watching with us, make them feel a little bit of country pride.
There you go.
Seeing all the other countries in there and explaining to them why the U.S. is the most dominant sports programs in the world.
Because we have the dream team.
Because we have the dream. Well, had the dream.
You know what's cool too? I was just reading some things on the articles this week in the paper about we've got really, and I would say close enough in our area, 3 athletes that are in the Olympics. Of course, you've got the big guy, Lance Brooks from New Berlin. That's not very far away. Kelsey Bryant of Chatham. She's in, I believe, diving. I'm pretty sure she's a diver. She's out of Chatham. And then, of course, Andre Iguodala, who's a lot of people in this area know because they went and watched the Railers play, Laying Fear, and he's on the list. Yes, Bryant and her partner Abby Johnson will be the first of the locals to compete for a medal. The women's synchronized 300-meter springboard diving final will be at 9 a.m. Sunday. So the first to take action will be this Miss Kelsey Bryant, and then Iguodala. Of course, he's on the men's basketball team. They're playing 5 games in pool play, Sunday versus France, July the 31st. So coming up, what is that? No, that's not right. July 31st. Oh, July 31st against Tunisia. So you can check those out. You know, it'll probably be at a time where we can't watch it, but beautiful thing for that TiVo or whatever you want to call.
That's exactly DVR.
Yeah, DVR.
Absolutely.
And then American champion Brooks, the guy from New Berlin, Lance Brooks, is having the discus qualifying on August the 6th, and then the final is August the 7th. So
I think they had a nice little article on him in the paper, didn't they?
Yeah, it's here now. It's actually on the front page of the Springfield paper today, and he's actually dunking over about 3 guys in a basketball. And I'm like, man, who's this guy? And then they go on to talk about how he was a great athlete in high school, could have played basketball or track, or as he's doing now. And you know, phenomenal athlete, guy's huge. You seen him in the picture? Man, he's got to be like 6'4", 240 or something. But yeah, you know, good luck, and it's pretty neat to be. You know, I've got a chance to talk with Iguodala a few times. This refereeing at the high school for summer leagues, and super nice guy. So it's kind of neat to see somebody that you've met or talked or seen with.
And to be honest, I love the Olympics. I love the competition.
Yeah.
Some of the events I like a little more. I like events that are kind of over quickly. I like rowing and that kind of stuff.
just don't show it that much.
They don't show enough of it. I'll agree. You turned on TV this morning early, and there was quite a few different events going on. There was some sprint bike racing and whatnot. There's also volleyball coming up yet today.
Oh, that's
I enjoy
amazing.
the volleyball, especially. I enjoy the sand volleyball, both men's and women's, and also the court volleyball as well. So fast pace, fast action on that stuff, man. It's a lot of fun.
That's coming up, and I've got a medal count. Oh, that was in 2008. This is a Beijing in 2008. The United States won the total. This was, again, in 2008 with 110 medals. China was second with 100, but we only had 36 gold. China had 51. So I guess you're going for the most, but I'm thinking, man, I'd rather have more gold than.
And the 51 is also part of their medal count was the women's gymnastics, and that was stripped of them, as well as a couple of the girls.
Yeah,
those were stripped as well because they were underage.
Yeah,
so
right.
Bringing that count down a little bit.
Didn't even know there was an age. I mean,
yeah, you have to be. I think to be in this competition for gymnastics, I think it was 14 back then. If you're younger than that, you're more flexible, so it does, I guess, make it easier if you have the body that can take that kind of punishment, I guess. So, it's kind of scary that they put that young kids in there.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, those gymnastics guys are pretty amazing. They're strong guys. And I think there's actually a guy from the University of Illinois. I was reading some things on Illinois. How many athletes that have either gone or graduated from the University of Illinois are participating in the Olympics. There's Darren Williams, there's a couple track people, there's a gymnastics guy, there's 8, I think, 6 or 8 of those that have been affiliated with the University of Illinois.
In the Big Ten, there's a ton. I mean, and track, but wrestling, most of the wrestlers come from
Penn State or Iowa.
Yeah, Iowa, I was going to say, is huge.
Penn State won the national championship. Penn State won the national championship last year. So, I mean, you get Big Ten's big in the wrestling department. So, pretty neat,
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And like I said, just a fun time. And England's doing it right. They're putting on a great show. Like I said, they had the Queen portrayed as if she was jumping out of an airplane with James Bond for the opening ceremony.
Really?
Which, it
really wasn't her, though.
I would say no. I'm going to say no, but
I'm just checking.
You never.
Yeah,
if George Bush Sr. can jump out of an airplane, I guess anybody could.
Right.
So he's over 90 now. So.
Hey, Jake, we got to take one more commercial break. We're going to come back and talk a little more sports before we hit the road. We're at the Mission Mart, the grand reopening. We're on in the square, downtown Lincoln. Stop out here. You're in the Cheap Seats, 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. Back out here at the grand reopening of the Mission Mart on the square in downtown Lincoln. Josh Komnick, again, the furniture guy. Jake Johnston, you're in the Cheap Seats, and we've got Mike Robbins stopping by. He's a busy man, so we stopped him real quick. He's the store manager here at the Mission Mart, and Mike, huge success going on so far.
Absolutely, very busy morning.
Yeah, you've got a lot of things going on. You've done some upgrading. Talk a little bit about what you've done, what the store used to be, and kind of just give us the upgrades on what people can expect if they were in before and now with all the new stuff coming in.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. We have brand new carpeting. We ripped up 20-year-old carpeting this past week, laid down new carpet to Home Sweet Home Ministries, and we have a new store layout. So everything is in a new place, a new position. We've expanded our ladies' clothes and ladies' shoes, as well as our
probably
housewares.
A big. I mean, we were talking just off air. My wife is a shoe connoisseur, I guess I would say.
Right.
And you just said that you expanded the women's shoes. I can expand them even more if you'd like.
Hey, yeah, if you can convince your wife to bring in those donations, that'd be awesome.
I can do convincing, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But she'll bring 2 bags as long as she can have 1 pair to take home.
I think we can work that out.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. That's a great trade for me. Keep going. Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, no, that's all right. We expanded our housewares, so any kitchen type items that you might need. We've expanded that for our customers. So yeah, I mean, everything is brand new in the store. We got a new paint job as well. It's looking great.
Yeah, it is. A lot of, tons and tons of stuff. I was amazed coming in with the new layout, but it's still open. You know, you still got great walking aisles. I mean, there's clothes and clothes and clothes in here for people that need it. You know,
Yeah.
and that's what you guys are all about. Talk a little bit about you know, who gets the proceeds and really, you know, what you do it for.
Yeah, well, we have a homeless shelter in Bloomington, the Billy Shelpert Center, and right now I think we have between 90 and 100 homeless people who are staying there, and all the proceeds from both our Mission Mart stores go to help create that atmosphere for them to get off the streets, and obviously we provide food for them and everything, so it's just a great way that we can reach out to the community.
Store hours, Mike, it sounds like you've kind of expanded those a little bit, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday, and here's another big day. How long are you going to be open today? 8 o'clock tonight?
8 p.m. Yep, absolutely.
8 p.m. and talk a little bit about the items that people, you know, I was talking with you. I've got shirts that I guess I've just forgot about or have gotten new, and then I guess I don't want to wear the old or whatever it may be. What kind of things would you take from somebody that hey, I want to donate something and go to a good cause?
Hey, generally we don't turn anybody away.
Right.
You know, we want all the donations that we can get, obviously, so that we can further the ministry and further what God is doing in Bloomington, and even at the store level. You know, customers come in. Maybe their house is burned down or something. In June alone, the Lincoln Mission Mart helped 5 families in need.
Cool.
Just by giving them clothes, soap, anything that we can do to help out at just a local level as well.
Right, and you're talking clothes. I see furniture. There's a stereo, stackable compartment, I guess you would call.
Yeah.
Clothes, pictures, frame. I mean, paintings, everything.
Everything. We have everything. We have children's clothes, socks, everything that you can think of. CDs, DVDs, VHS. We will never turn anyone who wants to donate anything away.
And then you put some sort of a price tag on that, and then as you are today, a ton of people are coming in to buy it.
Yep, absolutely. We price everything that comes into the store, and we price it reasonable. We price it to you know, we want to obviously make money, but we want to give you the best prices in town.
Yeah, I've seen shoes, pants, all kinds of guy stuff. I'm sure kids stuff is a hit as quickly as I know. I've got a couple of myself, but as quickly as they grow out of stuff, you're buying new and trading in all kinds of stuff all the time.
Yep, absolutely. It's a big turnover, you know, as kids hit their growth spurts.
Yeah.
And that's what we get. We get repeat customers who buy their kids the clothes, and then as they grow out of them, they generally, a lot of times, they can bring them back to the store and
Sure.
purchase new stuff. We even have a sporting goods section. We have books, linens, craft area. So anything that you might need, we have here at the store.
Sounds good. Well, Mike, one, we want to say thanks for all you do and all your staff does here. It looks great. You do it for a great cause, and thank you for that. And also thanks for having us today. We'll and then of course these guys will be here for a little while longer.
Hey, I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for coming out.
No problem. Mike Robbins, the store manager out here at the Mission Mart on the Square. He's just joined us, but he's a busy guy. He's got to get back to work. He's got a lot of people here in the store, so we had to have him stop by here real quick. Jake, I know we're getting close. I saw in the paper today or this week, Michigan picked to win the Big Ten in football. Wisconsin closely behind.
The interesting thing right now is what's going on with the Penn State campus.
Oh my gosh, that's a nightmare.
The kids are free agents right now.
You know,
and some of the Big Ten staying away from them, but there's rumors that the Illinois may be picking up 3 or 4 players.
I don't like it either.
So,
I don't mind.
I do like it.
Well, I should say this. I do like it, but I
don't like it for my team. I like it for the kids.
I have a problem with them going to Penn State and recruiting them. If those kids came to Champaign,
well,
no problem.
I think it's kind of what's going on.
No, I heard Illinois went
really?
to Champaign, and I know Lane Kiffin did from USC. I knew he flew. Well, I just don't. I think you're stepping on boundaries.
Maybe, but you're starting to see
a code of ethics has got to be somewhere.
Maybe, well, the code of ethics was thrown out the window by Penn State.
I know, but I'm just saying.
That, to be honest, that program should have been shut down for 2 years with no football period.
Well, I don't want to penalize the guys that are there.
Well, you know that's what happens when your university sweeps something under the rug like they did.
Yeah.
And their program earned $200 million in donations from the end of the season last year, after this news broke, until now.
So they can afford the $60 that they got.
The 60
fined.
was nothing. That was a slap on the wrist.
Yeah.
So
we'll see, because I'm going to be attending the Illinois when Penn State comes to Illinois this year.
That's what you were upset about.
What?
You want to see the best players play against your team.
I just want to see Illinois win. I don't care if they put I don't care if they put the intramural squad out there. As long as Illinois wins, I don't care who we play. So, but yeah, I just kind of threw that out there. We don't have time to talk about the Penn State thing, because that thing is the
biggest mess in college sports, I believe.
Yeah, it's a debacle, and I'm tired of listening about it. Really, I just to get over it. Go play, let the kids play. If they want to transfer, go. If not, let's get down to playing football, and because it's coming up real quick.
Absolutely, it's right around the corner.
Yeah,
we got the Olympics going on now, so we're gonna get a lot of fun with that. But right soon after that, we're gonna be jumping into football season.
Yeah, hopefully we can get Coach McDonald on here in the next couple weeks to talk about. Maybe I'd
like to get Andy on here and have him talk about maybe some of the kids that we're trying to recruit. Looking at you, camera guy. It's that time of year. Let's get the high school players
ready.
Geared
I'm
up,
ready
get
for
them
football,
going.
man. Baseball is overkill for me right now, so I'm ready.
Well, of course it is.
Jake, thanks a lot.
Good game yesterday.
Yeah, great. Hey, Jake, thanks for stopping out today, Jake. And next week we'll be, at the fair?
I believe we're at the fair next week.
Yeah, next week at the fair, so that's going on. Everybody be careful, be safe, and go out and support your Logan County fair. It's a good time. That's it from the Mission Mart, but the other guys, Jim and Jeff number 2, will be here for a little while longer. So stop in. You can still get your prizes. I don't think we've passed 100 yet, but stop in and get some door prizes. That's going to do it for the Cheap Seats, 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. See you next week.